Hello guys, welcome to the camper's review of this Anamorphot 2x by SLR Magic. Now this is going to be a short impression and review of this little nifty device, and so far so good. I really like this adapter. If you don't know what this thing does, it will convert your video into a widescreen cinematic look. Just like how you see in movie theaters, this little adapter can give you that nice bouquet in the background with oval shape instead of circle, and that blue light huey type of thing. This little adapter can also give you that lighting effect where you see in movies, and also that oval shaped bouquet in the background. So I'm using the Panasonic GH4 to attach to this Anamorphot, and this adapter consists of the rangefinder, the Anamorphot 2x, and the 50mm SLR Magic Hyper Prime sign lens. Well, right now SLR Magic has already released 3 other cinematic lens which you can use. They released the 35mm, 50mm, and 70mm lens, which cost you about $8,500. So with this little device, it'll cost you lesser than that. I tried using this lens with the Panasonic 12x35mm, and using that lens, oh my goodness, it gives you that vignetting look. So that 12x35mm is not going to work. You need to have a 50mm lens. If you use anything lower than 50mm lens, you will get a lot of vignetting. Anything higher than the 50mm lens, you won't get that vignetting look. I want to be able to capture a big wide field of view at a shorter distance, but with the 50mm, you cannot do that. So the 50mm range, oh my goodness, it'll zoom in to the point where you don't even have a lot of room. So if you want to use this adapter kit, you need to have a lot of space to film. But so far so good, this combo kit is really nice. And in order to achieve that widescreen cinematic look in movies, this is it. It has its drawback. Without the rangefinder, you have to do double focusing on the 50mm lens and the Anamorphot itself. So this rangefinder will eliminate the double focusing, and all you need to do is use this rangefinder to focus your subject from the background and the foreground. Now this little device is pretty heavy, and I'm using this to attach to the Panasonic GH4, and I highly recommend you use a lens holder kit. And if you don't use a lens holder to mount this Anamorphot, oh man, your camera is gonna break. So I highly recommend you use that. Now this SLR Magic 50mm can suck in a lot of light, and I noticed that if I go below T4 and under, I get a lot of blue huey tint type coloring, and it's not really sharp. So around T-stop 4 and up, you'll get a sharper image. But getting a sharper image, you'll get a little darker coloring. So there might be those who wants to use a dreamy look by going under the T4 and under. Letting a lot of light in below T4 is a really cool look, but it's not as sharp. Without this rangefinder, you're going to be doing a lot of double focusing. You have to use the lens to focus and the Anamorphot to focus. That is a really big hassle. Get the rangefinder. Now in order to mount this up properly, you're gonna have to line up the rangefinder lines here to the Anamorphot here and to the SLR Magic dot here. The SLR Magic 50mm have a 62mm thread, and the Anamorphot have a male 62mm thread. So let's go ahead and mount this together. Well, it also has this, the Anamorphot has a ring fitting where you can lock it into your 50mm lens. So now let's go ahead and carefully mount this in. See, as you can see here, I twisted all the way locked shut, but the dot is all the way over here, and the line's all the way over here. So you're gonna have to back pedal it all the way back to the line, and then once you line it up, you have to use the ring to lock it in place. There you go, just like that. Make sure you secure it very properly and tight. If not, the thread's gonna get messed up, and well, you won't like that. And you can also do the same thing with the rangefinder. So now once you line it up properly, then you're good to go. With the rangefinder, you have to set your lens to infinity and your Anamorphot to normal. And the rangefinder, it doesn't really matter which angle as long as you line it up properly. Now, if you want to use this to film your subject, oh my goodness, the 50mm will zoom in to the point where it takes up too much space. So the rangefinder focusing system is from 3 feet all the way up to 50 feet. Now if you want a close-up shot of your video, you need to buy the 1.8 times Achromatic Diopter kit by SLR Magic. So with that kit, you can be able to focus in from around this close. That's pretty close. From here all the way to right here. That's the distance where you can be able to shoot your video. So with that adapter, you can have a very close-up shot. You can shoot your face or your eyes. It's pretty cool. Now, in order to mount that micro adapter, you have to remove your rangefinder, mount your macro lens kit in, and then your rangefinder, and make sure you line it up. So far so good. This adapter kit to make your video look filmatic with a widescreen look is really cool. I like the way it looks, but it also has its drawback. It is pretty heavy and you need a lens holder. You can't really take close-up wide shot, so you're limited to your lens 50mm, and if you have anything lower than 50mm, you might get that vignetting look. Now with the 50mm lens, I noticed that from t-stop 4 and under, the video is not sharp, but you'll get that dreamy look and some crazy bokeh. Well, so far so good. I really like this lens kit, and it can change your video look into a very cool cinematic movie type look, and that's really good. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later on the next campers review.